Good afternoon, friends. Happy Tuesday. How are you all today? I am 3 minutes early. I'm just hopping on, and I forgot to share myself into the group. So hold on and let me work on that. But I'm not supposed to be on until 3:30. So, oh, it says there's a technical issue. What? And there we go. So Tanya is finishing up, I believe. If you are on right now and you see this live button, where's it at? Right there. My finger's super close. Sorry, that live button, it means you are catching me live. And I appreciate you for coming on and watching me live. And I'm Terry. I am the T of T's Crafty Ranch. So welcome in. Hey, Miss Brenda. I just saw a few minutes ago that you said hi to me on Tanya's, and I didn't get to say hello to you. So hello. Up after me today is Brenda from Bees So Crafty. So S-E-W, not S-O. So you will want to head over to her at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern time, and catch her today. So I'm just going to wait another minute. I don't usually like to wait, but my time is actually 3:30. So I want to give Tanya a chance to finish up and get her thing done. And I just remembered I did not grab any batting, so that gives me a minute. Gives me a minute to grab some batting. I got all kinds of stuff here on the floor. All right, and I'm back. You can see here that I've already started this candy corn. I worked on it yesterday on a live, and I didn't finish, so I thought, let's go ahead and finish. Okay, it is 3:30, so let's go ahead and get started. And do you know what day it is? It is Craft Fusion Tuesday. So excited for Craft Fusion Tuesday. Thank you all for coming and hopping on and all of those fun things. My camera, I don't know if I have that right, but I guess we'll just let it be. Hey, Miss Ann and Brenda from Be So Crafty, who is on up after me. I'm sure Tanya will be on here in a few minutes. But welcome in to T's Crafty Ranch. Again, I am Terry, the T of T's Crafty Ranch. Here at the ranch, we like to lasso our friends, so make sure you do that, and I would greatly appreciate it. And so let me kind of explain, what we're working on today. Yesterday, I started this project, and it is what I call my mosaic. I love to make these mosaics, and I have them for several different holidays, seasons. I have a pumpkin that I'll be doing. I've done a heart. I've done a tulip. I can't remember what else, but those are all over on my website, so you can check those out. In the little search, you can put mosaic and you can see what's there, and there will be more coming. This candy corn is in there as well. So what we did yesterday is we painted the edges, painted the white here on the candy corn, and all we have left is this little, not really square, but this space right here, and putting it together. So we're going to go ahead and start. And as you can see, I've just used pieces of fabric. We've glued them on the back, and I have left some space here. I think you can kind of see, so that we will put some polyfill and kind of make it a little poofy. How can I show you? There we go. A little poofy. This piece is at teescraftyranch.com. Let me put that in there. Sorry about that. I forgot to do a copy. Tees Crafty Ranch. Okay, so teescraftyranch.com. It's there, and typically on Tuesdays I do 20% off for Craft Fusion, but today through tomorrow at noon you can purchase this and it will come with the fabric. After that, it only comes as the cutout. So the rest of today, tomorrow till noon, if you purchase this, you'll get the fabric with it. So not cut out necessarily, but I was super efficient and I folded my fabric and I put it all away yesterday. I never do that. So hold on one second. What on earth was I thinking? I can't believe I actually did that. So I put, look, see, I put my fabric away yesterday. Who does that? Who cleans up after a live? Not usually me. So I think we need some orange right here. So let me find an orange. I have those two. Ooh, I have this one. All right, let's see which orange we want to use. I kind of like this one, but I think it's a little wild to go in here. I don't think I like that one. We can just do a plain orange, but we have a plain yellow. How about this one? I think that one works. We're going to use this one. What do you think? Hello, my friend Tanya, which, did I already say hello to you? Oh my gosh, Terry is not with the program today. I have had a very busy day today, doing a lot of, I don't know what, but a lot of something. Okay, so I am going to grab my fabric marker, which is this right here. You can buy this, right, Brenda? Exactly. You can buy this in the fabric section, I'm sure at Walmart, but I know I got this one at Hobby Lobby. But it's just kind of it's air erasable pen, so it disappears basically. So I am just going to do a little bit of tracing right here. And I'm going to put this pen back and get my good scissors, and I'm just going to cut a little bit outside of this line because I know I traced right on the line that it is going to be at, and then I'm going to not cut that off. Yeah, why I cleaned everything up, I have no idea. So we have this. I'm going to cut a little bit of this corner off. And then I'm using Aileen's. Hi, Marie. Welcome in, friend. Alicia, third. Tell me what, oh, you wanted the third fabric. Okay. Sorry, I'm slow. So I'm using Aileen's tacky glue. I am not using Stick Fast, which is what I typically use, because I get it all over my hands. I did that one time and I ended up having Stick Fast all on my fingertips. And this works just as well, and it is easier to get off your fingers. So we're just going to use Aileen's clear gel tacky glue. The other thing with the Stick Fast that I found is if it leaked through a little bit, you could see it where this is going to dry clear. And we're just going to stick this on here. I'm just going to poke it in just a little so it'll have some space when I put the polyfill in. Okay, so there's what we have. Okay, perfect so far. And I'll show you what the back looks like. So some of this, like this is over the edge, but it's going to be fine. It's not really showing through. So it'll be okay. Although I am going to go ahead and trim it off. I don't usually, but I'm going to today. Let's just kind of trim a little bit of it off. And so if you want to see this whole thing from the beginning, you can go over to Tea's Crafty Ranch and watch my video from yesterday. But this just gives you a little snippet of what we did yesterday. One thing before I go on, I want to let you know of a couple things we're doing here at Tea's Crafty Ranch. While I'm talking, I'm just going to go ahead and use some polyfill here. Here at the ranch, for the month of August, which August is almost over, if you can believe that. And I'm just putting a little bit here. If you don't have polyfill, cotton balls work well as too for use for this part. But what I've been doing for this month of August is every time I'm live, I've been doing some happy mail. So how do you get happy mail? Or how do you get a chance for happy mail? That's probably the better word for it. How do you get a chance for some happy mail? Well, let me tell you. By commenting on my live, by lassoing the live, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Or I should say also joining my VIP group. So if you are not already a member of my VIP group, I'll talk about that in a minute. But that will also get you into the, so commenting, being a part of the VIP group, and lassoing your friends will get your name into the wheel of names for some happy mail. Hey TNT, how are you, friend? So, and then at the end of the month, everybody whose names I have put into the wheel of names, the wheel is going to spin and you have an opportunity to get this lovely desk vacuum. May not be exactly like this, but it will be a desk vacuum from Tea's Crafty Ranch. So at the end of the month, I will spin the wheel for one lucky person to receive that desk vacuum. But in the meantime, you can get your name in the wheel of names by just commenting and lassoing. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, okay? And I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard right now, but there's some poofiness in there. And Cooper is having a fit because the pool guy is here. Yay. So I'm going to get my stick fast. Oops, before I do that, let me grab some clips. Did I finish all of my thought about, thank you, Alicia. Did I finish everything about the happy mail and the vacuum? I think I did. So, stick fast is what we're using right here. The other thing is I have started a VIP in Messenger. I don't have enough followers to qualify for some kind of page, but you can get notified of specials that I might be running. That's not good. When I'm going live and those kind of things by commenting VIP. And what I will do is I will add your name into Messenger, and you will just get notified through Messenger if I'm going live, or if I happen to be running a special for that day, things like that. I will not bombard you with crazy stuff. I promise. See, this stick fast is probably using a cotton ball would be easier. Okay. So some of this is going to go over the side, and that's okay because I will use something to cut it off or burn it off or something. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick myself to this. I'm going to use these little clips and clip this together. Like so. And as you can see, there's some on the edges, and it's okay because I'll cut it or get a lighter and burn it off. And then I'm going to just push down here in the center. Do what? Michael comments to me. He wanted to know if that counts. Well, if you write the comments that he makes, but I don't know if those comments are going to be appropriate. So I'm just going to hold this for a minute. What time do we have? 45. And I can see where I stuck to it, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of sanding and repainting right there. I know, Cooper, dude, give it up. The pool guy is out there today. He usually doesn't come on Tuesdays. He usually comes on Wednesday, but because of it being Labor Day coming up, they came today. All right, so while that's finishing up, we're going to make a bow. We are going to make a bow. Maybe, because I have this stuck to me. So I also just took several of these fabrics that I chose for the middle and cut them up. And we are just going to, make a bow to put in there. Let me grab some jute. I forgot to do that one time. Let's do a yellow. I know, you're always bouncing down the road. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to share with you is that I shared the thing about commenting, and let's do a white one here. The other thing is, in September, I am doing a fall fab fun, and that will be a craft kit that we will craft. I will send you 5 crafts, and we will craft together on Facebook. I keep doing this different ways. So we'll craft together on Facebook. So 5 crafts in the middle of September. The 15th through the 19th, I think, is what I have. And we will meet on Facebook and craft those things together. Some of the crafts are laser crafts. Some of them are traditional crafting. So there's all different kinds. Some will be a combination of the two. So again, 5 crafts for $60. That is about, not about, it is $12 a craft. So you cannot beat that. $12 a craft. And one day this week I will share what one of those crafts are, so you kind of have an idea of what we will be crafting. Okay, let's do one more. I think I'm going to just do this. This one, and then of course we have to put some raffia in there. So fall fab fun, right? Fall fab fun. I always have to look. I remember fall's first, but fall fab fun. And again, that is going to be September. And let's just throw a little bit of raffia in here. September 19th, 15th through the 19th. That workshop will close the end of the month. That way I will have time to get everything cut and packed and shipped to you. There we go. I don't know what that was doing there. Yes, so you can definitely go on to Tea's Crafty Ranch and look for Fall Fab Fun and sign up for that kit there. Again, I don't know what is going on with that. That will close the end of the month. I know, Cooper. I guess he got tired of barking. What else am I thinking? Did you know that today is National Dog Day? National Dog Day. They have their own little day, those little guys. All right, here's my little bow. And I'm going to take these off. And I will trim, where'd those little things go? I'm going to trim this, but when I get off, I will go through with a lighter. And I usually just burn these little things off. I'll do one for you. So I just take my lighter and I just singe that off right there, just like that, and you can't tell that it was there. All right, so look at that. Can you see there's some little dimension in there? And, whoops. I think our bow is going to go right here. I have not painted the back of this, so I will go back and paint the back of this, and then I have a little stand for it that it will come with the stand. So it will be like so. It will also have a little hanger. I don't know where my hanger is. A little hanger for the back if you want to just hang it. Okay, so I am not going to put this bow on here because I want to go back and burn all of that off, but I don't want to do it on here with y'all because I just don't like doing fire. And I'll go back and touch that up, but here is our candy corn. I think this is so cute, adorable. Again, this is at teescraftyranch.com. Until noon tomorrow, you will get the, here's the little hanger thing for the back. Until noon tomorrow, you will get the fabrics for it. That's there's no code word for that today. It's just going to be an automatic. If you order it between now and tomorrow noon, you will get some swatches of fabric for that. Okay? So, thank you so much. Again, I love making these. This is my own design. So this is not an SVG that I bought on Etsy or anything. This is a design. This is designed by Tees Crafty Ranch. So I have not seen anybody else do those. So that one is there. My own design. Now, I knew I might finish a few minutes early, and I have 6 minutes left. So what I wanted to share with you is something super easy and simple. I don't have a kit for this. You probably have, if not all, most of this stuff at home that you can do yourself. So the first thing is I grabbed, whoops, there just went that. Here it is. A roll of toilet paper. Thankfully, we are not in 2020 where we had to ration toilet paper. But I have a roll of toilet paper, and then I just found some fabric, a fallish kind of fabric. What I did is I just kind of measured the circumference of my toilet paper roll, just like this, okay? And this toilet paper, or this fabric, is not, I needed it just a little bit longer, but this was the length of it, or the, whatever this part of it is, that's what it was. And I'm not seeing any other comments, so I hope if I missed your comments, I'm sorry. So all you need to do is take your toilet paper roll, make sure your fabric goes around it. There's no gluing, nothing like that. And the reason I said this was a little bit too narrow is because it doesn't quite all fit here in the bottom, but that's okay. You just want to make sure that it will definitely all fit here in the top, just like so, okay? And I know you know where I'm going with this. Look at that. And you can, I grabbed 2 Jenga sticks, blocks, that will fit right in there. They did. Have to twist it just a little bit to make it a little tight. And if I wanted to paint those brown, I could. The other thing is I have some of these sticks, which is now is the perfect time to get them because they are right now at, oh, I think they are. I didn't look for them. I got these last year, but from Hobby Lobby. So you can take a few of these and you could stick them in like that, and just enough, or you could go to your yard if you have sticks and do this as well. So I'm just going to stick those in there. I really need a lot more to stick in there. So instead of doing those right now, I'm just going to do my Jenga blocks because I want it tight, okay? just like that. So we have a little stem, and then you can, I have it, where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Take some Spanish moss. I will say I saw Summer from Hammond's Nest do this the other day. I did this a couple years ago in a craft group that I was in. Summer didn't use a toilet paper roll, but she used some of this. So you can put some Spanish moss on here. But again, there's absolutely no gluing going on. Okay, so we have that. That's probably a little bit too much. Pull my stems out just a little bit. And then I was looking for some leaves. I bought some leaves at Hobby Lobby and I couldn't find them. But I did buy this garland thing here at Hobby Lobby. So we can just snip some of it off. It has a leaf on it. And just kind of poke that in there like so. I'm going to get this one that has these. I have 1 minute left. So you can see how you can just stick some things in here. I have some of this that if I wanted to kind of stick in there like that. This one's coming out. But isn't that so cute? There's so much more. You can do a tag with it. So much more you can add to it if you wanted to. But isn't that cute? And look, such a cute, easy decoration and no gluing. When you're finished, you just take everything out, put it back in your stash, and there you go. And again, it's not horrible if the bottom doesn't totally fit in there because you're just going to hold it and put it down. And wouldn't that be so cute? Even just sitting on the back of your toilet or just wherever, just sitting on this shelf. So fun. Okay? Super simple, super easy. It is 4 o'clock. Time for me to get off of here. Go over and see Brenda at Bees So Crafty. B''S''EW Crafty. Bye, guys.